There are essentially two words found in the book of Proverbs that Solomon uses to describe laziness. The first one is a stall. A stall. It's used only 15 times in the entire Old Testament, and it's only used in the book of Proverbs. It's a word used exclusively by Solomon. I would actually be interested in trying to find this word in other ancient literature to see if it's something that Solomon has coined for this idea of laziness. Now, the word itself means to be slow, sluggish, slothful. It's quite literally the opposite of diligence. And this word paints a really vivid picture of the lazy man in the book of Proverbs. Okay, so this first word for the lazy man really does describe what we think of lazy in a serious way. It's somebody who is making excuses to work. They're declaring, there's a lion out in the streets, I can't go outside. Solomon even says that a lazy man is like a door on the hinges. It's just going back and forth in his bed. He just rolls back and forth. This is a person that you just cannot get to do anything. This is true laziness, doing nothing. But there's another kind of laziness that Solomon talks about in the Proverbs that is, I believe, far more dangerous, far more hidden in our being, and far more destructive. The Hebrew word is ramia. It's a word used mostly in the Proverbs and the Psalms, and it's sometimes used by the prophets. This word means lazy, but lazy in truth. In other words, in that sense, it means to be false, ingenuine, deceitful, and even treacherous. In other words, ingenuine work is lazy work. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, verse 10, Jeremiah says this, "Cursed is he who does the work of the Lord deceitfully." That word deceitfully is the same word that Solomon uses in the book of Proverbs to describe the lazy man. So it carries this idea of ingenuineness and falsehood in work. And it's only found 4 times in the book of Proverbs, but in a variety of ways across the book. Laziness is not just being slothful. It's a specific form of deceit and an outward physical expression of an idle, careless soul.